All right, so there you can see the top of the coping. That's where the deck, you see the old deck over there. So I want all this flush all the way along here. So I'm going to put a 4x6 over here, 4x6 over here, and then I'm gonna replace that over there. I just doing half at a time. So there's a diagonal joist that goes across here. I'll probably change that. My joists are gonna run this way, every 16 on center across here. I'm gonna put new 2x6 along here and here. Possibly even put another support beam post, I should say. But anyway, I should put a post over here, which I'm a little concerned about how that's going to go in. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just need to get down in here. They're going to come up, and then on top of my post, I'll have a 4x6 running here, 2 inches, just right up to flush to the bottom of the coping, because then from the bottom of the coping up here is going to be the top decking. So when I get to here, all of a sudden I got Mr. Retaining Wall, and it's big. So you can see a small piece of 4x6 here, and then you can see where my grade, my level is here across, which goes all the way over to there. So along here, because it's not level, they had sloped this down, so I've cut it back now. I cut that. You can see where it just went down, whatever, 3 inches or so, 2 inches. But I had to cut that back because they're going to re-pour this flush with the coping, and so it'll come out like, you know, it'll come up a ways, and then my top deck is going to go all the way to there. But it needs to be level. So anyway, I'm putting in my 4x6 here, and I'm just kind of a little concerned about how, you can see how it goes farther than my retaining wall, but I suppose a little bit of overhang isn't that big of a deal. Excuse me for just a sec. There we go. So if I put that 4x6 along here, it sits pretty good, and with the top on it, that's how much it's got to come up. So I'm gonna have them notch this back, probably all the way to here, and then bring it in level. I don't want a lip. I want it flush. So I guess my biggest concern is just putting this 4x6 along here. Over at this side, it's pretty much 4x6 and I'm there. I got my 2 inches, so I don't need it. But there's these little areas where it's lower, especially right here on this end. But I suppose if I have my post and I have a long run, that little area shouldn't matter. Maybe I just, you know, maybe the 4x6 will have a little gap there. It'll just come across. No big deal. And I guess maybe just laying this right on this retaining wall is not that big of a deal either. As long as I run maybe like you said, run a couple bolts down through and then tie it into the concrete. It'll probably last forever like that. No need to shim it really. Except the problem is that you can see it's got to come up some, so we'll see. I'm overthinking it maybe.